Oyerepa News.
Abono nsia sinkunya na ebra na so sedi kase ebesomo efri boshababro so digital address AK01A7090 diedi kase mu akotene enisem ankane gender minister ayesara adwosafo se sama yakikafa no se wayi MPP amanyoko no amano ba gaskiya ba enye sanate na wakyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm
Ahmad Suare nebusia fully chiremede cha posifo wacho bi wo Ahmad Suare nu woro hon anya jihuye pa
na eno na okasamafo ema aban no abedi akyerɛ Shamima Muslim wose na no owura Addison ni fia ye Dr. Ernest Addison ni fia National Security eko ho no Bank of Ghana panyin nkane panyin no ombu kyerɛ sɛ wanye ne ye no se da bi ni nyina aka security bombo ensam no ho ani hwehwɛmu a wɔmo yɛ afa opanyin yi ho
na wodama nsɛm mo na aban lawyer panyin na beze kyirili kyiremede ekona anamona a wotu no wonam mbrado ena wotu anamon ntem onta asena ode summiri bon onfambo asoya ho no wohwɛ aban ɔyɛ ne dwumadi ho wɔ mbramudo
ensam no adoso ye wobre ye begebre ye bepebre ye bekenkan edi amam na mom no tatia wo twa su a odababa se ene se woni a waso yase ne bohye ba electricals e wose da wono mase da se nyama se wono nya bi no mo mayem bi bohye ba electricals e wadum pizit kejetia edwom no ehwe ani mo hono mo afei edum bohye ba bro some princess run about pizit and theater ko for dynamo 322-030-838-0536-095966 na fei yedi asedani bi ama medimafo Herbal Hospital and wasije se achacha ene kompo ene woni hu adro ne akasa yade mahaya me ya ago asantemantem atwoma ago enkran pokuya se mayira 0244774242 and 0500-727215 better GP capsule and Mr. no so timisisi yade apostle ni apostle siarika ana siatica ohoba tawnum bi efa odepu a eboapa ntimano mununum bi kolena heba Mr. Heba Christ is the answer watakrade and Heba shops ahodo in the whole country Ghana ha ubenya bi 0244-939-193 and 0244-812-838.
Kanjin in Najik drinking water so crunchy noman na or sanso so Oyerepa nyum sukake so in the banu duru wombi chere calcium magnesium potassium na fe anyon no Oyerepa edelo crunchy water stin in or sanso aboa reno ma emoja we tume dimu afuru seni ye pa ya eronum kanjin in Najik drinking water no bo mo do na fa edda na ho kankan na wabrempo no kotom pada enna ho ya dini ye pa fa kanjin Najik water ye wunso a enum afe obo ma moja di afuru seni ye pa wo wiru meche blood circulation no ni nyina na chiru nso no fi biara a wa tatese awo wo wiri no mo no obo yi de mefi no oji fi ho a ni nyina robo apotokos wo fa no antioxidant ni nyina ra kanjin obobo ye pa afe obo ama wo wiri no otoma kama wo honam no otoba otum de wo wiri tira afraba na za bibiara ya kama oho adima eronum kanjin no orobo ma akoma na tum ayedwuma apompi moje ye papa orobo ama oye wo ahrawa no meche liver no wa ayedwuma ye afe wo srabo no meche kidini no nso no wetuma ayedwuma ye dino boro soap biarem pekanjin nso bi nafanom afe etufun kobraman UGC another tafu new road abawa route junction from 10241449191 divine Mercy Cosmetics another Erica Cosmetics wakafa oil body cream in an lotion na fe semina ahuru a wodi gwar azir mareno watodo na fe olosa oil honam anyi insansa bi dwiba krodo so na bi okeka wina di biara wegu oya honam na nyi no pimples na di nara oya Divine Mercy Cosmetics woni sima na kruma wori oyifo ye pa designer bags, executive dresses, other occasion bia shoes, slippers and afa purse waka free oya UK and a USA makeups na na accessories nso we busu bo ho ano so no Airport when you acquire a Mrs. Anache Plaza, a one was 0553 457200 na one boy ye pa gastro and menstrual plus mixer gastro mixer no boy ye pa you stomach concern if you typhoid fever afraid you we are say year we che afa I am too na it we are to there it's bani ginger wo bu ye pa menstrual plus ye misafun won say emba wo bu won so ye wo ze chiri no afa won sabunu so nzi sudu ye enno menstrual plus a oboman sabunu we flow ye pa afa insu fita bi wada mak nka bon odi oya oroho wo ahimfie ho a ni nyina oba koto menstrual plus bi prostaplex mixture me fru ho na de prostate enlargement eta swanche 5 minutes bi swanche zo awe swanche so a tire me bi akam eba pruma so stay ma yerba swanche so a tie o wechi etufun ko oya misty heba Kumasi Cap Heba Sunyane Gapson Pharmacy Kofori Oyerepa Ventures Okesi Draglin Ekus Pharmacy Ashaman na wontum na wombo na nyebi iye pa na yanko yenani mafe pa imbidra aya kranjin a na woto chemicals biara nyim enum yere nkenye chiri boni biara oye promise heba na promise heba imbidra bono medeba se wona miamia ba sa yereba a obo man kombo a wokutie bo wo wuri no no wotum wogen wona do iye pa me yereba bi rebo a wotum wo hokono ho ene benya oye promise heba ene benya da mundru ni bi na ye wadum Bosseba Plaza ya ben oya matter as a forward to no abrosanda no Oyerepa FM Oyerepa T wojimi dwuma no ho and a promise her by your for hena 0535 544681 na kope oya promise her ba honin dro no bi na won so no for bo ho adwa na nanwumbre demra asemu fo asemu kronje no apesoma akafo ebie na in the day yaze oya enwumru no sankasebo yaze bro Oyerepa 100.7 ye live on Facebook abe search Oyerepa radio ye ame uncle Ebo Piesie
Lardi
afa yemfa inda nyumbre nsema yade bosumo da sebo ne munsem mfa mbramo na oncheri biara na oman ni posat na kase nkrampopoli mantem wodi botu gwade openyina in the day nsantwonya baya infi esieni mekira afa ahapem empema bien na chiri oya idu akono mekira 2019 Ahmad Swalhe obi okobon itu kun ya no odi ni dwuma na police de botu gwada wonensa kan branche bia wafa Daniel Owusu Kranten ono ye panyin kwankyerefo a ISPI dwuma ku bia ni zinizem odano na in the day nso no woli chem da insakan no no na ebusuafo no wote na woli chem de oyaza wone ajihuye papa pada in the day o mo de abranche Ahmad Swalhe hono busuani abranche oto na no mo nsade mfie esiani na odu baby no we hu da asam no waka da kra ya na want ho nsam ntine na ansen oboto gwa de in the day police fo hono nsa ka oya Daniel Owusu Kranten de fa hono de chi ni we hu no na wakoye nyinje sam da mo honye pa opanyin oya Mustafa Idrisu oya Ahmad Swalhe busuan no kasamafo ina ogirem na okasai no no rechem da ebusuafo no wagen efedo na emomo no olokan susuru people there oyaza owo there wope oya pepper ye na nkwazi bam na wodi mahone de sie na asam no wa he olotwentwa na agido nso de but odu bebia na ode hokase ye pa de brohon nanso wanyi sum de asam no mu oye no kor biara wona wodi dem bone no obadedi no obabadedi no yimda obandam so a nye busua no nkotin na obaye hone daw nemom sanchofo nso obaye hene do ye papa osane de nyankase hene nua na dem impaboni ejin bona otedam no enti se okoba ne de yade nyimpa no ejira mbrani ma obaye sanchofo do ye papa
on telling us that they were investigating So that is why I said that we believe that nothing was happening, because we wanted to get concrete information from the police about the case. For about a year now, we weren't hearing anything from the police until this particular arrest was made some 4 or 5 days ago. And then we got an information, and then the police started inviting us again. As of last year, our hopes were measured. But now our hopes we have that confidence that this is coming up, and we are hoping that the best is going to come out.
Entino opanyin oya Mustafa Idris oya kasamafo zema Ahmed Swale nebusia ino kasa fa innei abrantie Daniel wusu kranten ne kira wache ne fa oya hone de se Ahmed Swale ni wonu ho
yentu akase no so enja kra na oman foto sanfo eko Ghana mrashe bedwamo ede oman no sika osusu sie betimi ya afi akoto edwa. And I'm so ama any day Ghana mrasha bedwamu wakwakwatena se a budget chiri abobo die na se discussions enkomo twetwe akoso e wo hono na no na afija kwabre north mrasha bedwani onimonya for Collins Adomako wose dua kontonchi krochi ena ma yehunu dua dwonfo pa ne se nansen nkane adondom nkane ani dundum pa na onim se onimonya for John Abdullah Jinap awoya hoden ne soafo ebe kyerɛkyerɛ enoma bi a yebefa so ana akwan yebefa so a sa dum so no ebekɔ we de ba kayi ko kariba wanya de kura.
Mr. John Jinapo, he says he went to Kumasi, and Mr. Speaker, I monitored him when he went to Kumasi. He visited 2 places. First, he went to the residency, and then he went to Menshia. These 2 places, Mr. Speaker, anytime there's light off, there's a standby generator to power those 2 places. If the minister had visited Swami, if the minister had visited Kegetia, if the minister had gone to Atinga Junction, if the minister had come to Efija Kwabre North, he would have realized that the power situation in Kumasi is one of the worst we are experiencing in decades. In Ashanti region, Mr. Speaker, the light comes on, goes off at 6 a.m., and it takes sometimes 14 hours before power is restored. Mr. Speaker, even the Ashanti regional minister himself, during the visit of the minister himself, had cause to complain about the power situation in Ashanti region. I was hoping that when the minister was on his feet debating, he would have sympathized with the businessmen who are having their costs of business go up. I was hoping that he would sympathize with them and give us concrete solutions to resolve the problem. Mr. Speaker, it was even my hope.
And as someone walk, I don't know, Papa, wano and Equabre North, if you Equabre North, and Mercer Bejanini, and the Onimonya for Collins Adomako.
Aban lawyer penyin na bezechi Measure Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Sam Sai ina olkase ina oluchimede nkra aboto gwada inde oman yen bambo adwuma eku kasokor national security wabwura oya ekan oya opinion oya titinani jema Bank of Ghana Measure the former governor of Bank of Ghana Dr. Ernest Addison Nifien one for somebody one from Attorney General's Department. Na Dr. Justice Sremleka say no all chemete as national security and a monto wotu ni nyina no enwan wanammbra kwado na yeretwa nkompon ya da kunyechira eyi ino otodo ebien abani oba abani mu no onchere biara ena de inkan oman ye foto samfo Measure the former finance minister Ken Ofori ata nifie national security wokogbo wodi wuro ho no no ena de wọ́rọ̀pọ̀ dwumadzi bi ne ho ntoma ɔyɛ GIZ dwumadzi bi yɛ a wɔdze rebɔboa ma nnɛ yɛako yɛde tia katahyehyɛ pɔyɛ ne kankan na dwumadzi no ase no papa Mekyerɛ Dr. Srem Sai ɔrekasa no na ɔkyerɛ me dɛ ahɔn a nnɛ de yi wɔredzi wɔn akyi nyinaa dɛ wɔbɛgye banogye bi no yɛ adze a wɔdze repɛ ɔyɛ enyama a ɔyɛ ɔman ne gyapadze a nhwana we be banogini wasese we kogu woni dem we wi oda ka se hone tamase afen so no dem broba ya nhwana wa boma no krono we wi o man ndema no so wode wolu ka gina imbranyuma wo benya ingina do anum ya dzini ye pa anu saso nti ene wetu hwana mo nti no mo kodi inara no engankan oya Dr. Addison Ezeno wonfa ni na so mo no ma oya Attorney General's Department.
So the offices, there are so many. So if you look at how government works, we work with other institutions and people submit complaints. So but every search that you see, every is part of the government framework to fight the corruption, and we take responsibility for the search that are happening, and we want to make it clear that those searches and the mode in which they were done in accordance with law. Warrants were procured and warrants were used to conduct those searches.
Na Justice Srem Sai okase wie no en order to dem aban orobon ho modin ye pa de in the day so be edibon obi wawia omanisika wazi inhwema anu ya zen kodo na wazi damofo no ekegina oye imbranyim wobra in the day no wobenya oye asansode a anada nhwesode a he okonkan ye pa na wetum na waza aboa se Ghana fu bebere na wo hwanyim da abane botumze nkrofo bi ekegina imbranyim wa kyereze na Ghana fu nya komatoyem pa na wo twe homo sanete wo hwehwe nyamam na wonyenjedo anim ye dzini ye papa pa wazi damofo ni nyina kegina imbranyim ha mbebotum won ho na ati na asotwe biara osafata ne ho nsaka.
Concerns are on two sides. There are a group of people who believe that the AG is actually being slow, and there's another group of people who are of the view that the AG is being aggressive. Last night there were some searches conducted in some homes, and the views are divided. But I would like to assure the public that we are, as much as we can, pursuing persons who are believed or are suspected to have looted, state assets, being money or other properties. We are committed, and work is going on day and night for that to be done. Most importantly, we are also doing so within the framework of rule of law, because as you may know, there have been instances in the past where persons who are suspected have been treated, have been arrested in manners that don't comply with the rule of law, where violation of human rights and other laws have been broken just because people are suspected. We've also witnessed instances where people have been put on trial for years without any evidence and without any conviction, without any trial, and they wake up, go to court, and they are just spending money on lawyers. We are determined, and when I say we, I mean my boss, the Attorney General. He is of the view, his policy is that he will not put anyone before any court without having sufficient evidence to prosecute the person. So the reason.
And Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Srem Sai Ninti ena yetse no abanna na montu na shishiore he na wenya oya ingina do anum ya dzin dam roba yo di bi ka gina oya mbranyim ha rene tumi nyina adi
Bedia baya hana baking kane bajidi sede betie bedabase Orimonya fosora ajwa safom sese de wo jididi ni tene Ghana ha nyina free se nansei wakasapa wo kyerɛkyerɛ ensem emum nankane wono ne gender minister nipa bobremu ene mafo yiedie ne nkwada enkankro ahye na wo na wo kyerɛ sɛ nkrofo kansam na nsu wiase emfa nto so na ma na nye ho wo mso wayi MPP amanyoko no ama ekyɛ sɛ wo ye kataso muamu aso wo ye nya atwom ase opa MPP amanyoko no nanso ompe ene Professor Michael Kwe na no woto abetia no ene woto aba so ma honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Babin obi a PP ni wakoto ama NDC ni nti adane akeka nsam keka bosrem keka no se ne atade na nso obeyi ano o se sansam ni nyina no ba gaskiya ba enye no kre nya sa nete
sidane ekoya adu asafo no okotuti a wokoi ema abagbin baaye na nunu yakan metuma no mentu anka menko am person me push over omubru tu omubua na enye tu udu baby omse 1 omudu baby 2 ntia obi tutu kan adu asafo omko tuti aye na enkofu ekotuti aye na ebro now omo be kan sam kire leaders no se monko ye to monkra na monko kan kire nanano na ni enim nkofo no mafa sa adwen no, and they did exactly what they wanted to do.
Honorable Sarah Adwoa Safo enkane dom kwabenya emrahye bedwani na deputy majority leader enkane dom kase ena no ni abede akire no post dia wadi bi pa MPP abraso na sabre what free a wasi trenye wholesale ene de nsamasi mo beka wo ka no
yankro oman Ghana post oya atena kase wo oya enkran pomponi mantem na ho ena post dwumaku no oman Ghana hona tenene me chere post sahene Inspector General of Police IGP oya Christian Tete yonu ina ozuru tugwada nde tabwa oda oya post dwumaku no do awo mmaya horowa nisa sunti wontum nyinsa ntwafo nzi nkoman onche biara ono IGP fufura wa be orbe fi ho wole kirema awe IGP ananse ya otwam mekire George Akufu Dampari ajiwudi ode tabo to oya post atena e biara o man Ghana woya akasema afu nyina hono do de hey nsanchofo apesema kafon wode wo boto asemu nti ma brodote he mamonyin nsanchofo bia nzi nkomo nti IGP Dampari na brodo he asem si denna ko police station ka awo for police people na mian fion kasa mian ko no aw de twena for won se wura na nwom ayo na den eba fefin on kasa won da no ena tete Christian ya wonu ACOP ri chemede damatabo na new king law oli yije fi ho na o chemede se oman ye botum ya ko oye bon na akodo man yi don't be no botum waboa se police fu botum amatimamufo edzimbrada oman nyina ye kan bi enkan sentwefo ye kan bi ye papa ne se sunchi ne wo behia da police edwumaku no ebrano wonyin sentwefo botum ejidwuma na odidamensemi tugwa wa bra wote oye ncheche adwuma sonko sese do wote ma oye police atenaye biaro ma Ghana wona akasoma fa wo mekire in eye wude no panyili chim de police adwumayeku no ina bon ina inde wo manfo wo bedzimrado no owode papa ina fan ye Ghana fu wo hum na safan ye baba Ghana fu wo hu a owode police atenaye a wode ye nkitamuji no otumi adwuma ye pa ono so nti ina opedo yi dam tabo no gifo na ofiri ya kuhani mu kwabna motuma wura Central Police Station ha na many PR department here kezi nkoma kuma.
It is important to know that policing is not merely a profession but a significant responsibility that demands accountability to the public. We acknowledge that no society can effectively combat crime without the trust and collaboration of its people. This is why effective policing is a partnership, one that requires officers to work closely with the communities they serve to foster a safer and crime-free environment. I must also emphasize that this collaboration extends beyond crime fighting. It involves the development of robust interpersonal skills, requiring constant reassessment of our police public relations frameworks to adapt to changing circumstances. In times when the public demands greater involvement and accountability in our service delivery, a well-tested approach ensures police legitimacy and builds public confidence. This is
COP Christian Tata Yono IGP Norway in other futu azirma in the pola kase akasa manfo a wo wonyin sentwafo bezingita wo de obandama wonfa entete pa waza amwan wo oyambra kwando wonyin sentwafo zingita wo ye pa.
Over the years, the media has been a key stakeholder in crime fighting efforts and has influenced public perceptions of our work in numerous ways. Therefore, it is imperative that our engagement with the media be intentional, professional, and instructive, strictly aligned with police directives, particularly Service Instructions Number 7 SI7, which provides clearly the guidelines for this engagement. As police public affairs officers, we are responsible for managing the relationship between the service and the media, always guided by the core values and ethical standards of the Ghana Police Service. My 3 pillars to you going forward include: 1. It is our responsibility to protect the confidentiality and integrity of sensitive information while balancing this duty with the need to remain as open and transparent as possible.
COP Christian Tete Yonu and Etsenenkan Inspector General of Police IGP New King New Law Dampa na Brodun Sanchofo Police fu I am gofana de hentemen otu kwa na Christian Tete Yonu COP say ngita hudina oresanja ba na pepres emrewundin kado amansia de che no kan nyame na mekan na mekaman ase ne na echewe o se Christian Tete Yoni ene na nse no she papa bi so nche Piesie yanko
yen enwe na enche kra na yede tu manim se adwoa honorable adwoa safo ne nsam okokeka ye no wo se trenye wholesale ne yede nsam asiem ntu obeka Make us say ya General Secretary or Justin Kodia from Pom what the statement what in Kasa ho bi ababontia watch say honorable Adwa Safo and some no beki kan no ba kiyi ko keriba wanya de free say na MPP hye no position wonya ye wa be deputy majority leader chese wa be nya post bebre ko wo so otimi nya ahohyeso otimi di nukre ehunu se enkabo mu boa e ma amanyokuo ekoso MPP amanyokuo koso tidu abaye I said the war hitimu no entwe ye kura and to make say officially just say MPP wo mu hyehyɛ kwan so no wo mu de no kɔ National Disciplinary Committee ho say on betwe na so ana so on betena na asam so no mahunu be kwan kro mo de befa so if so mo se na no ye ro wakasa dodo atra so Joy News, the Pulse show so wakotena ye ekasa ye no wonimumra wonim MPP hyehyɛ eni kwan sɛ otia mra na wonimra na wanfa mra anya adwuma wafo mra ye de mra eyan okomo na Justin Kodia
although true bi manano
yo enti Shamima Muslim kasama former omampanyi abedi akire enano March 19 enano assembly esiye Bank of Ghana enkane womu governor Dr. Ernest Addison national security operatives eko ni fie na edano a ensantweni okatachi every famensa wono so yakokire no ni ejai no akika nsam kika bosirem kika womu mafo kasa wo ho se ase yo tanhunu arakwa otan ni aduro the NDC for ye no be the kill enyekura enam so krama honorable Alexander Fenyomakin awaye edom ketwa MPP na nuni ewo Ghana mrahye bedwom kire se de ade na ekọ no ase eye amanyokuo mu otanhunu arako bi na ekoso enti omunya de omoye no no mo fo dodo amamu kabi mamikabi democracy enhyehyeye enye adwuma na so Shamima Muslim se ne kwanso anamontu omutu ye no enti amra na de onomo ye no eye ade a omo de ye hwehwemu ehunu no ma bia wosusu se akoso a entwaye
Since John Dramani Mahama is a leader with conscience. At all times, he wishes to shepherd this nation with little chaos and with little distraction as much as is humanly possible. There will be times that maybe in the execution of some, due process, there might be some mistakes. We are not a party to not recognize when mistakes are made and redress them. But what we can tell the general public is that there's really a new heart leadership, a heart that is very in tune with the people that it's leading, and a heart that wants the best for this nation and wants to, lead a nation that is fair and just and equitable to all Ghanaians, even those that may be found on the wrong side of the law, because even convicted criminals have rights that must always be respected and enforced. And so you will not have the person of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to seem to be flagrantly abusing rights of citizens. It won't happen. It won't happen. Bad process will happen. Individuals who are individuals of interest will be pursued in all the available, options to the security agencies to gather their intelligence and to take the necessary action. So we can bring the accountability that we promised the good people of Ghana, for which they voted us into power by such a resounding mandate.
John Dramani Mahama want to meet yet and one for Fahudia Susa. And po Odini impo, I want a Fahudie, I want a chefan, so I want Mra de Bareno, Nedicas our year and Yerkete say, what to me we are too far, one hoarding a chain nunti, no run a cover of an Betty Debbie. Said yes, sir, and as I say, and to quantum portent so, and on more far too, sir, and a mono.
Obofo Niza, Nanam who are Pado. Amansia this year, Nana pretty way. Ade bono wo safo no ye bofo de biaro ko ro mo ba no truse no ho nem bia nkita ni se onyo bofo papa in the champion King Kong kura wa ka we MPP aman yoko num ama we Kenya party mpemfu committee akase church letters your former member of parliament Domi Kwabenya Adwa Sara Safo anoya King Kong e kura we pu MPP na wa MPP aman yoko no national headquarters what the one answer hey we for Afrotradia with the secret tad watch letter 10 was it a party many nyina o man Ghana na brochima mi nyina kokko there in the day hey what the table to do nkomodi biara ebeji is for party no ho a ozi oyem papemu babre oye MPP amanyuko no twado inya menche dam kokogbo na jidu da ina rekoto party mran na wore cheme de MPP amanyoko no oyaja wanka se wanyim enfida be ya goto yi mankuku woko report wode be oyaja party fu bebre nara oya honu buefu ebi mu waye hon reho ebi mu chede waye honusu oyaja bi mu nso no na chede wezi party no mpanyimfu bebre na yawo papa no ena wore chede onnese sunti dem roba ya amanyoko no benya asomdwe ne momu atena se wetwa kompo ahwe na chi na nyama okeka bom ma inde ewi a wokore opoto won fi da abato no mu no wenhu ma ode be na wapa no poma sibure sa no nti wale stre party nyi biara no buefu party nyi biara in fact weji iye oye papa mpemfu no omo no ho modene de obotwe no ho afi nkomodi wo oye isentwe adwuma num radio do TV do social media na hini nyinara obotwe ho no nka fam papa mu amfamba na opanyina anense secretary ya se Justin Frimpong kodua olicheme de party no ogitum man ahwe party no mbra wodi adwuma article 10 cross 7 and 5 no omanu tum de omonhwe no ontoto mo be ya party no nyama ene na abrabo na no montunya bokọ wa party no mba ne munchi no oligina da mutumi do na oda tro da mka tai abo party mba ni na akọkọ demu onko oyense ntwadwuma no nka nkaka bibiara odin papa maba mfa party no ho afi olesha won na watwe won adwen de gina do de se aye wadwen de kokogbo enji do a kana hunu de party no article 3 cross 5 no se party penyin another what the directives so obey anakokogbo bi oteda mo de ba na se budo a asotwe bi wo ho ademo intolesra de memmodo na woro ko honanyimi national regional and constituency party leaders ni nyina woma modena na wonye hwan oye members na wo da mbia mbia ni nyina won hwan nkasa na obiara obobodo no oye disciplinary committee our party no nyina no wa hwe na wedi da mensam nyina Justin Kodua Frimpong general secretary of the NPP party and an nsashase na me magic Frimpong Kodua no won yokakra piesie ehunne yetu abewie ya wodi nkugwe opanyin wodi kan bansantwe adwuma mbaka sa de ekugu na wodi no ole kasa no de san no hwan osanda na nkofo tenten san wono den ya no Justin Frimpong kodwe manka ekro katino tek owi guma na maye dey na maye dey ya obi katina be bia akwacho letter de wonsa asase Frimpong kodwe a choletter ni bi mo ho Piesie yanko masa ona la ona no ona general secretary no odikan woto abani wie no ona general secretary no odikan a o concentrate dum ka kasa de odi sanity osande nkofo bi di sum mobile ban adosafo so le kasa de olu sanity osande wo di sum mobile ban na itiri san bi sinisiri san bi a awe kasa wotina nkotwe letter obi ko sanity dama na mo ya na mwanda mukwela sana makwawe moba na muka muta bobo munka mutim bobo me
yo edi omo munka
Reverend
John Ntim Fojo AMP Asin South wasi wo jidie mapase His Excellency Awula John Dramani Asankusu Mahama Ghana mampanyi na Obama Dr. George Akufu Dampare aye IGP ewo dwumadi a wabɔ frise ne wawe kɔtɔ no ana de wawe kra de ka so wabe kɔtɔ anyi na chenyi waye bi nti e wose ama ne eto aso sa na wosusu so owura John Dramani Mahama ebeye nanso owura Mahama aba be hye na mu a wodi dipa foforo aba na wose se wo hwe IGP omaba enano ni a be the Sara no size primus inter pares wa boy dwuma pa e wona breso
Dr. Akufu Dampare, however people may have whatever assessment they may have of him, objectively looking, in the Fourth Republic, he will come across as one of the highest performing IGPs we've had. What are the main KPIs? We look at the statistics on crime rates. We look at police visibility. We look at perception of the public of the police system. We look at sanctity and discipline within the ranks. But he scores very high. See how he sanitized the headquarters. All of a sudden there was order, and you would, if you have not been there for a while, you would not believe that you are at the head office of Ghana Police Service. That the very day he was removed, see the chaos that erupted, which is most regrettable. And so for me, that jubilation was needless, because when people have said, Artisan Group was a global organization, Global Peace Index, many organizations, they ran Ghana 2024 as the second most peaceful country in Africa. And in terms of crime rates globally, they rank Ghana more favorably ahead of Australia and Canada. And so you have an IGP who have been able to, among other things, bring us to this point. There will definitely be some shortfalls here and there, but largely he deserves some credit. So if a new president has come, I would have wished he continues with him.
Nanka ope onyaya enka Dr. Akufu Dampare ekoso eye IGP no na wo chechem se Sarawuta nado danko Akufu ado enka ne mampanyi baaye no woni a wo police na bombo dwumakuo mu mpanifo a owura John Dramani Mahama eyi wonom ansa na okro ama owura Akufu ado aba na owura Akufu wa ma meyi wo mo amfiri ho no omo woto aso ne wonom ye adwuma na ade na owura John Dramani Mahama baaye de woni a ase owura Akufu ado yi wonom no wo sanse sa wonom yi.
When President Akufo-Addo took over in 2017, January 7th, the Chief of Defense Staff then was Mr. Samson Oji, who was a Vice Marshal, and Chief of Staff at the time, Major General Adeti. Those were the only two changes he made. And on record, when he changed them, he did not sweep across the entire brass of top commands. He did not sack all 2-star generals, major generals, and equivalent, lieutenant generals and equivalent. He ensured that the most senior among the commands that he had come to meet was one that he appointed to replace the outgoing Chief of Defense Staff. So Major General Akwa at the time, he was the Chief of Army Staff, as we say, Army Commander. And he was appointed by President Mahama. But that was the general that President Akufo-Addo promoted to become the Chief of Defense Staff. He didn't sack everybody appointed by President Mahama, every general, every commandant. He didn't sack everyone to recreate new ranks and new generals for himself.
Asim South Mercer Bedrenini Reverend John Ntim Fojo.
Opeyi a orika say oye enkan oye oma ye kwot batan mugom tenanyi ana da inde otemwafo penyin a wakwa ahomgem mekyerɛ retired justice of the Supreme Court Justice Jones Joche ɛna ɔresrɛ hyɛ abane dɛ abane mbɔ no ho mmɔdzen dɛ ɔbɛhyɛ mbra a ɔbɛboa ma Ghanafo enyama a yɛtɔ yɛdi yɛde yɛn no ho yɛde siesie ne nyinara mbra bɛte yɛkyi dɛ mbɔbɛyɛ a yɛrekɔtɔ adze a mmom adze a ɔyɛ papa ɛna wɔdze bɛbrɛ ha ma yɛdi yɛde sie na panyin lekyem dɛ sɛ aban otum ɔyɛ dɛm mbra no a pɔtɔkɛsɛm wɔfrɛ no ɔyɛ Consumer Protection Bill na ɔno ɛna ɔrehyɛ nyim dɛ aban no mmɔdzen ama yɛ mbra na ɔsɛ sɛ ɔno ba ɔbɔboa yie paa inde yɛn a yɛtotɔ nyama wɔ ɔyɛ ɔman Ghana ma yɛregyi ma yɛgye yɛ ho ma yɛde siesie ne nyinara no ɔbɛboa ɛma ɛnɛ de wama ɛhɔn a wɔdze dɛm nyama no wɔtɔ no ma hɛn ne nyinara no wɔatum wɔahwehwɛ deɛ ɔsɛ ɛna ma ɔfata na ɔpanyini de dɛm nsɛm itugua wɔabrɛ a ɛnɛ de na yɛreka sɛ ɔyɛ World Consumer Rights Day na wɔrepa ɛho ntoma a wɔrehwɛ dɛ afei a yɛwɔ mu ɛyɛ Ghanafo a yɛtɔ nyama ma yɛgyi ma yɛde siesie ma yɛde yɛ yɛn ho na ade nyinaa no yɛn ne motibea te dɛn wɔ nkranpomponi mantam na ɔno ɛna retired Justice Jones Doche ɔrekyerɛ mu ɛna ɔrekyerɛ dɛ bɛyɛ mfe bebree ɛna ne mbureni ɛna ɔman Ghana yɛahwɛ de yɛbɛtum yɛahyɛ mbra bi a ɔte dɛm na nka yɛdze abɔ ɔyɛ Ghana ho ban na ɛnɛ de a yɛrekasa yi ɛhwɛ ɔman Ghana ɛna afei nyama a yɛtotɔ ɛna wɔn a wɔde nyama wɔde ma hɛn no a ɔyɛ adze a ɔmo ho behia dɛ mbra bi dɛm ɔbɛba na wɔtum abɔ Ghana consumer nyin ne ho ban.
A first collaborating spirit. As a retired judge of the Supreme Court, I spent decades upholding the rule of law and safeguarding the rights of Ghanaians. Today, I see consumer rights as an extension of that mission, a fundamental pillar of justice that touches every household, every business, and every community. In a real sense, all life is interrelated because, for example, the ECG managing director consumes data from MTN and also uses water, for example. MTN CEO requires water from Ghana Water Company and safer rules to grant all. The bank manager needs a stable electricity supply to function as well as adequate and portable water. Whether you are a service provider or a regulator, the least common denominator is that we are all consumers of each other's products or services.
Na retired Justice Jones Doche nanu si no ɛna ɔyɛ director of standard ɔzema asɔyɛ a wɔhwɛ ɔyɛ egwodzi mfiridwuma ɛna ekuayɛ ne mu ɔyɛ ndwuma iye mu no ogyina mu ɔzema ɔyɛ ɔsoafo Patricia Boatin Banho ɛna ɔrekyerɛ me dɛ ɔyɛ aban wehu na aban so de si ne yedu yie paa dɛ ɔrebɔboa ma mmara bi a ɔte dam no wetum na wabam na wabɔbɔ ɔyɛ Ghanafo wɔn ho ban.
A consumer should be able to purchase any product of his or his choice confidently without any doubt about the performance or the durability of that particular product. Government is under the obligation to safeguard the health and safety of its citizens and recognize that they can do so through the enactment of the Consumer Protection Law. The enactment of the Consumer Protection Law will protect consumers and prevent unfair trade practices. The challenges faced by consumers are enormous, and the ability to identify these challenges is a great step towards resolving them. It is worthwhile, therefore, to understand the state of consumers in Ghana to take the necessary steps to resolve them. The government is committed to ensuring the Consumer Protection Law is passed, and the report by CAC Commissioner gives a fresh impetus to move forward the agenda of enacting the law. We learned that the report spans 8 critical sectors, namely telecommunications, safety, e-commerce, banking, electricity, water, waste management, and aviation.
Ndi IT Director of Standard or Ministry of Trade and Industry and Agribusiness. Ojinam Zema oye swafo a ono ohwe oye infri dwuma do no mame oye Patricia Boatin bano ena ete nenkai de inde emra wase wonfambra no mbogana ho ban no odine mu nkyeremu bai
Ora Felix kwachi ofu aye oswafo a ohwe aban kita hodie ensam so na so de baja setno omadi hu abobo no na ono so aka ne ha no wose sika 78 million Ghana cedis opepe edioson enwotwe Ghana sika no million opepe edioson wotwe a ye tia to anase ye to agu ho se ye de bema na so ye no ededwuma no esu akura dia ebeso ochiom se aso emiensa ene hye ase na se Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC the Information Services Department and a Ghana News Agency was it saying a cool women ya catch women no omo hwese ensamba komontene omanfo benya information de ekoso wo mamu nyina obi asonsi ewo ensama eba ehom na emu adwumayefo wo mo salary wo makatua befam eno mo benya sesika no eka ho ebi enti 2025 afi na say 78 million ye twama wono dia eno de nya dia ebeso nti ewo se wono ye bibi efa ho.
Speaker, it is also false for anybody to say, and this is a house of record, so I wish to place it on record, that my office has not been given 78 million Ghana cedis. There are 3 agencies that I superintend, namely the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, the Information Service Department, and the Ghana News Agency. These 3 agencies alone have 2,537 civil servants. And it is these civil servants who have been allocated 78 million Ghana cedis in both goods and services. Mr. Speaker, it is woefully inadequate for them because the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation alone needs 36 million Ghana cedis to establish a presence in the 6 regions that they created. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation alone needs 37 million Ghana cedis to establish a presence in the 6 regions that they created. And yet all 3 agencies are sharing 78 million Ghana cedis. So it is a complete untruth for anybody to say that I have been allocated 78 million Ghana cedis.
Anti womo keka sabena 78 million no ye dia ma menya sa na ti o na wo hwe Ghana Broadcasting Corporation Kumasi bi wo ha mantam bia wo se bi wo enti mantam nsia beka ho no e wo so mo ye bi wo hodom na ho so GBC ye adwuma e wo ho enti sika no enso goods and services e no mo mbeto ngata mbeto mic yo mbeto no ma ketenkete ni nyina ejina sika isu enti sika ndie wo se woefully inadequate esu akura e ko to wo ma enso wonum adwuma ye
enti na Felix orkade sika no kura Ghana for su do dosen order was be back one on to them them no repa kire GBC other sister agency no be GBC okay yenkwe na opanyin orka sei nkan no ye panyin kwanche fa oda eye Exim Bank ano dem mpempren ayereka sei oyemrashe bogomnyi dzima timemufo awo Himan Lower Denchira abato nimpasua no do onyimyamfo Lawrence Agensam ena orekasa na also oye oman ya fotosamfo Minister Finance Minister Honorable Kessel ato force in the day obaya omon hu modini ye pa na onfa inyamanwa kunmudam robaya se obi ka the hotel wo man Ghana mu ha isika wotua no hotel fo wanted to do ye pa menke ai ose Finance Minister hwena wanted to hotel do oli chemete aman Ghana musisia no ayo hotel obi kada one night zika wagene na oboa ema hona waye oya sra oya wokọ nsrahwe wo mbiaye no ha otwewan san kra onhyewon nkran entino Portuguese tourist ochema se oman 124 hour abani 24 hour economy ya olbo hu dawure so ya ja obotum wa konkan ye pa e kire abana boa ema hotika wajen watitudi ye pa odidam nsemi nyina to Oyerepa news na amande bonya wo finfinimantem oyekweku ansa ni enyim nyina amande bonya ogina mu wo oye parent di ma enyim kweku ansa enyim no bo agensam olichim de ehwe etoa aban gigi hotels na abano botum wateto do na hotel fo no so no wateto wo bodo dembre ho na woye oye nsrahwe adwuma no so no wonenye je ho no wabade de hotel abansrahwe mbiaye ahoro a owo man ga no nyina ma man yetum nyenye sika na ochirem dem in the day ehwe hotel fo woni dwumaji a woldi na se otum konkan ye pa obobo ni se abani ye pa enkankan da wase what 24-hour economy was ba no abani hwe hotel fo no ore hon wajiye ya obobo hon mo hon 24-hour economy no wajina ne na do
but okoda Ghana hotel bia be $100, $200, $400 nipa de betwa tickets and into the back for at the time no even airport tax we trade because some airport tax no and the cost of ticket abata ema in Ghana. In Ghana, which was previously a destination number for Bama, until said another down the year of return and by na conform baha.
Honorable Ajinsam Orbisa Abanade Omo Majinara na so oye ankranko nyumaye no won asen ye pa na omwa ema omane ni sikasam ngina ye dem robaye nso a embebunu nso we botum wanya adwumaye
one district one factory yeni example yeni yeboa pharmaceuticals what kawo now you produce infusion our Ghana Atlantic Life Science me boy all the pharmaceutical companies do na wukumano nai enyisika
entino yimnyafo Lawrence Ajinsam oye mbrasebego munye dimatremfo wo himan lo wadenchira abato nimpasua no do
enano NTC abahye bose obehese mabunu nya adwuma ye abrochire na aboa ene sansusue wode ba ye na Ghana fododo kire se de ofani brain drain se nimdifo efri mani makoya adwuma de nimde no akọ ma aman foforo no ebi bekoso oman mu no mo se dabi nya de ebeba ne sakra ebeboa ama wanya nimde wo ho e de ebeboa Ghana economy no make say wa launch de edikan first phase e wo Romania ofani work abroad program enti wode woni owonim de be free ha akọ Romania no mani ade akire ahwese akotua be papa ombombo wo mu bibia be kama no manya sika free mu we beboa ma Ghana mabuna onya adwuma nya ne wanya bi Youth Employment Agency and Ghana European Center and European Labour Institution edi dwuma we Malik Basentale wono eneye Chief Executive Officer Emma Youth Employment Agency.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this journey, we are also conscious of the concerns regarding brain drain. The last time I was having a conversation with a friend, I was wondering why anytime you have the Europeans trooping into the country, they don't term it as brain drain. But anytime Ghanaians are going out, we term it as brain drain. And maybe we've had many brains drained through Chinese imports into this country. But the truth of the matter is that all labor from the international community are well structured and they troop into our country in a well structured form. And that is why the YEA is instituting a comprehensive reintegration and community impact program that will ensure that when our workers go, they shall return home.
Ora Malik Basentale Penyipa with the Youth Employment Agency ano.
So municipal health insurance rate wo oye Western North mantemnumu wetu oye anamon to be was rebo oye incheche dwumati damatimemu fa hodambre obohu mfoso a owo oye health insurance na municipal manager azuma health insurance Madam Comfort ya Madam Comfort na ya appear ena indei oditugwa na oche indei mfosoza owo oye health insurance ho wabra obo gwadata wo oye nkwanya ya wode kire oye ohawa wonya wo oye ayesabia ahoro anada mbia ahoro a wokoje ayehwe wo damompotem nono ena maami odi tugode ayesabia anada bia ya waje ayehwe ahoro wo mpotem no wona dudu na nkoye kura tumde onyaza oye nyika omwa ema inde ayredwumadi ne nkonkan ntonhye afoforo no sun kuran anatimfo wonkuran ema wontum wo register mba health insurance do no no ena all kasare kire ankrankro na ban na hona wokan bi owum de womabo hone na wompe ehoro na no pomasebe madam nana ya apia ochemu nso kire de inde ma ayosabia horo ena mbia ngoja hona onsen krofo nkura no kra ema won register ma health insurance no do
de nti ema ye di dwumadie eba ha ne se ye hwe ahokeka ewo facility hospitals nimu municipal nimu no facilities a ewo mu no ye wo ehwe mo wo hawo wa wo hwe mo chip compound ya sebe enye baabi a esenka ombegya yarehwe nti na esi ye behwe ne ye toto adwene ne ne mpanyfo susene ne ehwe mwa ye betumi abo om no matumi apagam na ehaw bia ewo om ho anu nti ama om ye ba om nye health insurance no om ka kire yen ene mo am TB say amafo feel say health insurance no kwa wo ye sika gigye nti ene om nye card no ese yen ye ba ne ye betumi edemnisify ye betumi eyi sa adwene ne fie om tim
na mami wie no ena madam Shifra Gavio oye midwife wo nkonya ena afi abrabra orechire nso oye ayeresabia horo wo no enyama onkoye wo hodze ma hwan
na challenges I face wo abamansi manase sub district say any facilities aye adwuma edan no enhye dan enye papa ebi wo ho ana edan no cracks ewum ceiling ebi elikiliki second challenge so say any network ewo any sub district ni mo nti odi ye na say use network ene ye di ye adwuma the network no emboy ma yemfa nye adwuma ti eni ne major challenges aye face
enti na ewremu wo se hwiwe so a dembro be yatemamufo wo ba health insurance do no ene wode ncheche dey wode ma hwan
na yenuanum kramofo nyina yesi Ramadan Karim salamu alaykum wa rahmatullah ta'ala wa barakatuh ya koma su tontokrom zongo na zongo chairman wakasa onidini ora Ibrahim Haruna wose embra womo chiri komi nkramofo no mabunu no omo hwekwa mu ten enfa Quran nya adwuma e wo so omo nya adwere mu fan ye sronko eda sronko na wonu timi enya adwere fofra wode bebom paya chiro twedi ampon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ama watimi age won so na de hano pa ne se obehu se obabunu pa enonom nubone na wo ya de bia ense ne mfata enne wo se nubone nom anonom koso pa wo mabunu ntem social media akọ honoma obesu alawu cheze owura be ho pa wo se nkomobone esebra pa wonchu wo ho afri no ma entene ho
omo fendi agoro aduro bi na eba ya esa mbrante no se wo mo nchu wo ho mfiri mo nchu wo ho mfiri aduboni na mbrante enom no ebeduru mebi no na wankasa no wode wo ho mo nchu ho mfiri ho na mo som nyame awo sompam atembo na nyankopon mafa katuapa nanti yewo fo no yewo mo ye ma ye bato se som no wo ho na yeso ye di akire ana yesom ati na mo hwe mo ho yie na Ghana ensesa na abase kasa brofo se ya wura mu aye bosome bia nhirawo pa enuam muslimfo ba na mpanfo na ayi nkora nyina Islam ni na se bosome we mu na wo se wo kai akwa ke se wo moja na wo ankasa wo honam na wo bo fode atemoda Yakopon so be kokko wo mobo nti enuanom muslimfo de yese obia oba obemba wo akwara mbrantie special mbrantie no sese no omompe nyamesom no omompe nyamefre womo ahwe na omomfa omonko omonjai wiase abrabo bia abrabofo no na omomfa womo ho ehye nkramom anase som no da bi beba nipa dasani na wo ho na akira wo ne ho
Ora Ibrahim Haruna zongo chairman manso entuntokrom
Opayini I ranking member wa local government committee wa mrasebegom na so na oye mrasebegom yi dimatemfo a wo bantama abato ne mpasua no to oyimianfo Francis Asensu Boache na indei oti insemi atugwa wo mrasebegom do hia ne pa de abani a enade otide omba no ho modern de nkran Kumasi kwantemponi a ina wori ye na bo ekwanu mopotogasem wakan dualization na chede reba rekwa hebien wona workwa ebien workwa bia an won nsia wona worba e ba san worba bia an won nsia o se oye afi akonmabosika abani pedo de bo man ho bre no omombazina ntwe sika ni bi nsem no mfa nwa de mokwani na opanyini di da masemi na tugwa wabra ne dey wom na sebegom woni oye akonmabosika worbo bohun komo wo mrasebegom nono na yewru Asensu Boache kade oye nkran Kumasi kwantemponi a ha odiduma so ni ye pa wo omani nisikasem tutuemu olchem de eba anafo na etifido ngitawuja dem nkran Kumasi kwantemponi akoni abaji no okodi ye papa nyimpa wo fada mo kwan dwa ni nyina re gojimu no oye opipi idu meche 10 million Ghanaians na wo fada mo kwan no do enti ni sa aban disini nwadwa obobo iye pa no na olicheme de onam ahocher na kwano ni mu awesu na biribiara Ghana yero kasa adodo a ka ho kosoro enti ekwana na nka wo de yeji oye donhwere bie na fa yeji twan onam de ahocher wo menti no yeji donhwere enum na fa eni yedi twa oye de mo kwan no no olicheme de ni nyinara omwa emegoji na kankom maye obadama onye nsunsuado bunu wo mani sikasam tutun wonti no abanu hwe no anyamo nsi no mo mani ni sikasam injina nenado
Accra Kumasi dualization project. Mr. Speaker, this road is the most important economic corridor in the country. 10 million Ghanaians depend on this road for trade, for commerce, and daily life. The importance of this road can therefore not be overstated. And as a result, President Kufuor and his administration embarked on major intervention on this road. This intervention by President Kufuor and his administration reduced travel time from Accra to Kumasi from 6 to 7 hours to 2.5 hours.
No say oye gwejimu mfasoza owo nkran na Kumasi kwantempɔndo no da ma so na nkran na takwate kwantempɔndo da ma na ɔte ya empono takwate kwano do no egoji dwumaji nsahwe na adza okodo ni nyina no abanofo no nyon hwe won so no moa no mani sikasam ngina ne na aduye pa.
Another project that is also worth considering that I'm urging the government to continue is the Accra Cape Coast Takrady road. We know the economic potential of this road. In fact, Cape Coast, Amina, Takrady, Azum is becoming the tourism centers of the country. The Nana Akufo-Addo has started a big one, the dualization of Kaswa-Winneba Road. The idea was to extend it to Takrady. It is important that the government prioritizes this road and extend it to Takrady and to Azim to increase tourism potential and the revenue that will come from it.
Mianfo Bantama Asensu Boache enkan osafo a ohwe akwanyi na kwantempɔno to ne adwenkyerɛ ɔde kyerɛ wɔ mani afi akonmabɔsika yɛde bobo yɛno ho bra wɔtoto ano wɔ mrasebegom na yɛnyɛ mache na enyimbre yɛmfa no nko ɔyɛ Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly mekyerɛ KMC inde yegozifo a wodigwa wɔ KM wɔn nsate di nyina wɔn hyɛ ne nso dɛ etugigya a wɔde gye biara no nsakaya abama inde apampam stofo na bɔdwabɔdwa mekyerɛ hɔ kɛse na petty traders no ide biara momotua ɔyɛ 2 Ghana cedis shops botua 3 cedis biara wɔn na wɔtɔ no kube olutua 10 cedis de biara choba fubotua 10 cedis de biara restaurant fubotua 3 cedis biara offices fubotua 4 cedis biara financial institutions savings and loans and afe banks any credit unions nyinara mo dze no bosom na mo botua nti no bosom biara there credit unions savings and loans and afa bank biara tua 300 Ghana cedis as am KMA na KMS mo nsa no so da mo na woro soma hon atogefo de wo magege da moto no mfa mo nti no ba zimbrado na fam hon kama na wo se senti bibia se na se prenchirem a aba KMS so ya aso wan nkrobata wo hwe etoge do no dia opanyina oda no ye Dora Abe madam Dora Abe ni phone number ni frɛ na ginchim ya 0240 407830 afi Mamra Piesie ready to show Oyerepa do Oyerepa TV entino dambra Ghana yan amanzi ene yan amamra chere dambra Ghana yan abakosem ni mofamba nje oboaja achedo oja achewon meche talent na zeni ye oye nananu kusuma amanzi do amra do Ghana yan amanzi ni amamra do ye num to do ya anwen sam na adi nyinara no ni nyara afne mo ne bre na mbadeneji wo TV do na mansan nyina ho je o hye wo banemu ntine mamma dem akonje mpa afra no bomba general bra Oyerepa FM Oyerepa TV phone desk but forms so 50 Ghana cedis pe na afra mo hye no mu yende ne ze jahmatrofu na ginchirem 0599707983 na bra beji mu nchira mama pese oso yerusua amambre Faith Homeopathic Clinic also in Yerba Biara or no Fabadan one stroke, infertility, fibroid, diabetes, high blood pressure, sexual weakness, stomach ulcer, asthma, STD, arthritis, and afe enyomu ho biara no Fakwadan one ofri oye ejoda duko sememene da and a faith woye ejuma and upon on son kop menyimru no numum pem from 0246728675 ahenma kokobin 18 nim na faith wo ko entino piesie de eyinka gbo a wabekansa wo ha ade tueda mahende no komemu a
yo yemfa eyenka ibo ento aswe oba pan Dora pia na eyenka ibo enie ne ta friend King Dora anase maami adwo akona de wonya free share son enson woni oti paso abusua panyi kwaku da akon ohenire abna jamfu a otufo yire no Evans akwasi poku wo Canada akwasi prempa wo Germany ya santo anso ka ho na wasi emfa fidie so na yenkai adofo nyina se yankopon bo amemenda oba pan Dora pia na yiye no aduru ho obeye na amemenda no ahomache no wode ne beto mpem e wo kronom cement mu baabi a no wote no block C house number block C plus 62 ahomache no nan ekosi anapa no ndu afei o mamunu so obako akoye ewufu somo Assemblies of God asori mu afei ofri ho no akokora no ahwerewa amusieye ba obaba betenase e obabi oye yie na eye ni fie ho a kronom cement mu house number block C plus 62 don kokosi anwumre no nsia nti eye no mbaye no house number block C plus 62 1 o'clock donko ekosi anwumre no nsia ewo oba panyi Dora apia King Dora mami adwo akono do ni fie ho a wo kronom cement mu na asia somo no ye 23rd kwasi de di anim ya mbako na asia somo Assemblies of God asomo ene gagaye watch out de asie bia no wo de seda bako akoma otwedi ampon e wo Assemblies of God asorimo afei kwasi adano a frasori ba obesan atena se wo maame di fie ho no ma eye oba panyi Dora pia King Dora maame adwo akono do ni fie ho wo kronom cement mu house number block C plot 62 donko avia kwasi anwumre no nsia na wanom sikasa ewo ho wenso eye owura kwaku wusu ade na yenka ibo ne ta friend ade blue onye frishia dusia enum eyi pasofo ne na osai tantia krontin hene Kenya se number 1 na ya boachi yedom debi hene ewo Kenya se number 1 na wuso nkroma ya tipe hene Kenya se number 1 na che ba afo chidom hene Gambia number 2 ebusu panyi kwabna nsia dodo na friend chairman K1 Charlotte Ntibe kon ewo Kumasi ha owura kwaku wusu ade ne da for me ade blue a wonya hia aduosia num no ni nua ba ne ekua free Dubai market eno di ne djuma okurani ne owura iri Dora de ono so Dubai market kejetia Dubai emanie Jones Ejay a businessman who Kumasi ha, Samuel Kwachi businessman who Kumasi ha, Demas Fosu Mensa Dodona friend Doc, Teresa Adoma ewo USA, Stephanie Ejapoma wo London, of our Senom Prince Nkroma wo Canada, Akwasi Poku wo Canada, Ekuacha enso ewo Kumasi ha. Ura kwakwa uswa da na yiyo no eye memende a edi anim no eye 29th nti memenda ebe ni na wotwe memenda ebe ni na wotwe mo hye ne soma ye memenda ebe na wotwe 29th March ene obeye ura kwaku owusu ade na yie nti na homa che na no pa no wode no ebe to mpem wo saso ntreso KCC school honom ehwe animu ni opposite wa ahoma che no 4 o'clock ewufo som no obeye no hwa obeye no hwa baby obede no KCC school no opposite wa na afi obakwa akokro no wo ahafo Kenya ase number 1 29 for memenda ebe na otwe na oba obesi kunwa wo Samson Treso KCC school park no eso Samson Treso KCC school park no so ena obeye eye no dumienu awia ekosi enwumre no nsia ade achi 30th March no a obakwa akoye na siesom Paya Memorial Presbyterian Church Bantama no pano be no nkro hono no na ebusua free na asia som no ba wasan betra se wasaso ntreso KCC school park no so na ode eye no ato so dumienu kusi anwumre no nsia owura koku owusu ade blue onya feature dusia enum no nkopon obo a memeda be na otwe na woye no eye na fei we yo hene ba Joseph Kwasi wiafe na eye nkaebo eta friend JK paje no onye mfrihye edi okron abusua panyi apia mankwa eti adwamo dankwa brafo brechu abusua panyi dunyina abusua panyi kwaku bio aduana abusua panyi kusi apia wo nyumase aduana opanyi apia kwa aten opanya Emmanuel kwa aten oba panyi abnasi eduada kwa me ampofu twumesi kwaku ahen domfe wonum nyina so tie yipaso ebi na yipaso hene kyerese ohene ba Joseph Kwasi wiafe papa J onya frihye di okro no na yiye no aduru ho nti yemeso wonu mo yememenda ya ema oja wonu makire ne Mrs Joyce so ekuokon we business woman Kumasi ha Mami Patricia wiafe dodo na Francis Stacy eyedwadini nana boachi yedom eta friend MBY broadcaster osanso entrepreneur Kumasi Owura Henry wiafe dodo na friend Brata entrepreneur Owura Randolph AJ UK Veronica wiafe dodo na friend Mame Madam Oyerepa St. Monica's College of Education Owura Kwasi wiafe nso ewo Kumasi ha no nti yenua MBY nana boachi yedom edi ehede pepa oni womu nisuom wode oheneba Joseph Kwasi wiafe onya frihia edi okron papa J betumpem memenda edi anim ya ewo ne fie ho donyina ahoache onum ekosi anopa no hotwe empemu afei St. John the Baptist Catholic Church omo ne beya yufuso ama eye oheneba nti wono beya yufuso ama no be no nkron ekosi anopa du baako obemamu no so na nkakranka watwene nya akokora no odonyina Roman Catholic emusieye yankopon bo 22nd memenda no okusie ne ba na fe wasi nkonwa ewo der background so wota bobdwa no eho na obeye eye na waja oheneba Joseph Kwasi wiafe ekwan Thanksgiving asiasom kwasiada 23rd obakono St. John's the Baptist Church dunyina nonkron anopa empemu ekusi dubaako anopa no a ofiri na asiasom no ba 23rd no kwasiada no a na ewia no wasa akotena so dunyina de background so dumienu ewia ekusi enwumre no nsia osiadofo aboafo adonfo ajanfo emra emeso wonum emo
ye jire do na yaze ende enwumbro no nsia kase bono Oyerepa 100.7 we live on Facebook here Oyerepa radio na yaze si semfu panyini ye yewra Emmanuel Odro Korea eno sem dimahen chief producer ye yewra Jimmy Cliff afe studio Hansono Patricia enafe amanse this year nana yo popra ene wo bo hene chi dom de producers apesemakafo ebien so a ene day yaba yebosom ho ye ame uncle Ebo Piesie
Lardi empanyina trase ene
yes do mafama ya kada mampanyina atena se sofo boy tire krado enti ne sofo se wala nyim hey you gotta get out of fucking them shit.
Hello
but me
show me did an asante so about me fell free Oyerepa FM.
Hey, you guys get the fuck out of here. The case is the fucking damn police, man. Fucking damn police.
Human rights.